In this video we'll look at how we can rotate items, how we can align them, and how we can move them from the front to the back. First one, the easiest one to look at is our rotate. When we have our item selected, we know we have our handles which we know we can use to change the size and also change the kind of look of the shape, but we can also use the handles to rotate. Okay, if we go into the top one here, we can use this to rotate round a certain angle. We can put that number in, or we can just free rotate. That's one way of rotating. If we want it to move through a set angle, i.e. 90 degrees, we can use the commands at the top here to rotate left and to rotate right. And that's probably the easiest way to move your object into different positions. The next one we're going to look at is one that's really useful if you're trying to get work on your page laid out nice and evenly. We've got 3 boxes here. I'm going to just click and drag a box to cover all 3 of them. If I go up to my align objects, you'll see we've got a number of different options that we can use. Let's look at some of the options here. If I align the tops and OK, you'll see we've aligned the top edges together. Let's undo that and we'll try another one. Back into align, I could align the bottoms. So it will go to the bottom edge of the bottom box. So that works nicely. What other options are available to us? Imagine we wanted to get these boxes evenly spaced so that the gap between them was the same. We can do that easily. We don't need to try and guess. We're simply going to go on to our space evenly across and OK, and that's got the position for these, so the gap here is the same as the gap here. Now let's go for aligning central, and then we could group these together. So I now have my boxes perfectly aligned and exactly the same gap between them. So they're quite straightforward, how we can rotate and how we can use different aligns. The next one are these 4 items here, and this is about how we can layer one object on top of the other. Let's look at this pink box. What happens when I tell it to go to back? It simply goes behind the blue and the yellow box. What about if I want to bring it to front? It takes it right to the front, in front of the blue and the yellow. We can always use our other options, okay, in terms of moving things back and moving things forward. To bring them into different positions. So try creating 3 boxes, look at different options for align. Again, there's quite a few we can go for: horizontally, left, right, spacing them evenly down, across. Looking at how we can rotate, simply flipping, or we can free rotate to a set angle, and then using our centre back, back 1, forward 1, and bring to front. Fairly easy commands, really useful once you start getting your designs looking a little bit more complicated and having different components that need to be layered on top of each other. Thank you.